let's see who's on that team. Let's see. All right, ladies and gents. We got Nowitzki. You guys can see it down there. We got Nowitzki at power forward and Porzingis at center. And then when I get into the game, they're going to switch it on me. And it might not be right away. It may be after the first substitution. Might be after the first substitution, but they'll do it. For sure.
Exhausted, mentally,
watch, edit lineups.
A long day,
I'm going to confirm that Porzingis is at center, right? Confirmed. Nowitzki, power forward, confirmed. And the reason I know they switch is because my icon passing. Power forward is supposed to be Y, and center is left trigger for icon passing. And like after the first substitution, it like switches. They switch positions for some weird reason.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
So currently I'm playing 5-minute quarters, but I have the stats simulated the 12-minute quarters. So the game, I only play 5-minute quarters, but what they do is if the guy scores 10 points, they divide that by 5, then multiply it by 12-minute quarters. So all the stats look like they've played, you know, like a regular NBA game, NBA season. I used to play 5-minute quarters and I didn't simulate the statistics. Well, like the league leaders in the league would score like 17 points a game. It was weird.
Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs.
All right, so currently, Nowitzki is at power forward. That's good. So far, so good.
It's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Just 4 to shoot. Paul.
Damn, I kind of lost Chris Paul in that mess.
Good read right there by Paul. Great at carving out space close to the rim to capitalize.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago, and at the top of the coach's to-do list,
I meant to throw that to Nowitzki because Nowitzki is normally the center, but
coach says Porzingis can be a
getting super confused.
because of his height and
ooh, get that out.
If we go big, he'll drag our rim protectors away. But if we go small, he shoots
see,
right over.
That's not Porzingis, man. He's so long. Has like a fingertip.
Guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Yep, look, they switched them. See, Porzingis, see what I told you. Porzingis, power forward is Y, and then center is left trigger. Look, they switched it. Look, see? See Nowitzki at the top, left trigger? They switched it. So stupid.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Hardaway against Paul. Inside. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Penny Hardaway.
I don't know why they do that.
I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Sexton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I came to help on Chris Paul.
Call him Roughhouse Rudy. Every time
I should have put my hands up. I jumped.
Toughness that he'll bring to the game.
It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the
What the
line.
hell? This guy looks like a old-timey boxer. Got a face only a mother would love.
And so he hits both. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And here's Jones. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis. Shoots from 8. In deep. Nowitzki drops it in. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Tatum, and he sinks that one. Hitting the
Ooh, we're hitting shots now, baby. We're hitting shots.
Tatum's got 5.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Hardaway with the steal. Nowitzki outside. Outside, Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
I gotta set my feet for those.
Outside, George. Over Tatum.
Ooh, look at Porzingis up there.
And the Celtics going the other way now. And this is their
I was
first
trying to
time
throw in the
matched up with
corner.
this year's
Let him.
team.
And this is a team they battled.
Damn it, he let him like to the basket. That was a bad pass. Through that. I think it was Porzingis.
From George, not to mention the time.
Gotta be careful with those stretch passes with the big guys.
Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Thaddeus Young. Easton for LaRusso. Gordon comes in for George. Lou Williams is checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Dragic in for Chris Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Number 1, the Celtics.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities.
Yeah, we hit free throws. We hit our freebies around here.
And they're getting it done.
The first one falls. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost,
we hit our
leadership.
freebies.
It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm.
Get out of here.
So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone.
What?
Defense, man, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out.
How the hell did he hit that?
When you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Hughes. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Hughes.
Ah.
Great D that time from Harrell. Willis against Young. The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Serbiak. Pass to Hughes. 3-pointer.
Man, I was wide open.
Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense.
Thought I had that block.
Time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Camby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith scanning the floor. Puts it up from 7. Pass to Serbiak. Yes, that goes in. 5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Come on, what is that Tom Brady pass right there?
To create for others. That's a veteran play.
Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
I threw that, like, dropped it like, I don't know. That was like a perfect pass. That was insane.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass,
All right, we got to lead. We just got to play good defense. This team's not good.
On both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Gordon. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Young. Then there's Dragic, and it's Williams at the 2 guard.
What the hell was that?
What's happening defensively?
Yeah, what up, Snoop? How's the game? Not good. I've lost 2 in a row. Not good.
Now, here is Smith. We saw him with 10 points last game. Zerbiak passes to Campbell. To the paint.
Oh my God, that was a terrible pass. I can't blame anyone but me for that one.
Over in the corner, Williams. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Guy shooting 60% from 3-point range.
To the Grizzlies.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
And they had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Now here's Camby. No points in the game hit for him. Hughes, good.
And those are the kind of
I finally got my Ethernet to work. Nice. That's good news.
And here are the Heat now, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Ooh, got it.
Away. And it's out of bounds.
Oh my God.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Nuggets.
Dude, I've got the 17 the power rankings. Holy shit.
To crack into that top 5.
And you know, for Boston, they've run into a bit of a wall here as of late.
Guess who's at center? Nowitzki, not Porzingis.
Now trying to do whatever they can to get back on track.
Yep, it counts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hardaway against Paul. Nowitzki outside. Back to Hardaway. And there's the pass to Porzingis over Young. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Paul kicks to George. Back to Paul.
Oh my God.
Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And
the floater
starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball against Hardaway. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Porzingis passes to Tatum.
Dude, I was trying to pass that.
That one. George with the defensive.
I did not want to shoot that.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Heat. He dishes it to Sexton. Pass to Young. Back to Sexton. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss.
I wanted to throw the Porzingis, but
Tatum against Paul. And the shot goes in from
Porzingis was under the basket, but I thought that guy was going to rip it.
Tied up here for the Celtics. Here's Paul. He has 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
This offense just
like, what is that?
To impress.
What is that?
Boston making some changes. Kevin Willis is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Cassell in for Hardaway.
Like, how is he able to do that? He just like walks through my guy.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Cassell kicks
hit the wrong button.
Here's Cassell to the inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Tatum.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, and able to make shots through contact.
Timeout called, the Heat.
I haven't played NBA in a while, so the stuff that I used to do without even thinking is like taking me so long, and then I'm making so many mistakes when I pass it. Look at this dunk contest: Vince Carter, Michael Jordan, Julius Erving, and Kobe Bryant. Are you kidding me with that?
They will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen.
I think I could watch it.
Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Hardaway.
Come on, Cassell. What are we doing?
It's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have
sleeping.
happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Ball for 3. They grab their own miss.
Damn it.
Slams it in.
Like, where's my... Can I get Thorpe to maybe come help with the boards? No, he just...
And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Here's Cassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And off there, he misses a shot of the night. Here's LaRusso.
Come on, Zerbiak. Good defense, Zerbiak. Stay on him.
Pass to LaRusso. Over Hughes. Misses the baby hook. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
Second quarter wasn't really the greatest, but we're only down by 3.
It's the Heat leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Looking for moral victories right now. What is this mouse on my screen?
Thanks very much.
Thank you,
All right,
David.
we don't want
we'll
that.
be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K
All right,
Sports
let's skip this.
Halftime Show.
It's getting late, so let's just skip through this
Hey,
shit.
welcome back.
I know
It
this
was a
is
closely contested first quarter for Miami. They were in a 7-point hole
All
at
right,
one
all
stage,
right.
but it never got bigger. They got motivated in that
63%.
second quarter.
Good God.
The deficit they were staring at turned into a 3-point lead in the locker room.
Look, Chris Paul, 11 points.
And that'll do it for our half.
That's like a million.
Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half.
Cool
of the game.
trampoline,
It's
bro.
been fairly even so far. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting
Yep.
clean.
Porzingis at
quality looks.
power
I mean,
forward
just
again.
efficient basketball through and through.
Stupid.
Third quarter action.
Oh, got him.
Rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Jones in at the 2 spot. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Hero. The basket
Yo,
off the
there was like
assist
8
from
guys
Sexton.
down there, and he just went ahead
Hill's
and
got
laid
the
it
lead
in like that.
now for the Heat. Greg, you
Okay.
were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
And a foul?
And yeah,
What the
some
fuck?
people like the physicality of the era I played in, but
He hit him.
you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason
Oh,
why you see
mismatch.
so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts
All right.
at drawing
Focus up.
contact,
Focus up.
even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so.
Come on, Tatum.
Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 5. That's a 2 from Paul. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At At 7'3", Porzingis
Oh,
is
no.
almost impossible to guard, especially
My release was
when
so
he's
early.
focusing on trying to score.
A different look for Miami. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for LaRusso. Williams comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Dragic in for Chris Paul.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player.
No.
At the free throw line.
George with the bucket.
Nice.
Blew right by him.
So far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Tatum for the three. The shot misses.
That was my fault. I shot that like an asshole.
Might take him a little while
That was
to
such a
find
bad
those
release.
tries here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Nowitzki in the post. Young's there. Nowitzki.
What the hell was that?
He
That like a
usually takes
perfect
advantage
release.
of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low.
Oh my god.
And it's the Heat on the break.
How did he get in ahead of that? Holy shit, that pass was perfect. Just
Young dishes to Dragic.
teleported in front of him.
Harrell kicks to Williams. Outside Dragic.
Nope.
Fires the three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dragic has got his second basket of the
What
night.
is happening? All of a sudden I can't freaking win.
Dragic knows he has the green light to catch
It's my
and
team
fire.
chemistry. That's the problem right now.
The Celtics decide to talk it over.
What happens when your team chemistry, like, your help defense, like, goes away?
This guy just
They stop
has
playing
the
help
gift.
defense. It sucks.
It's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin Willis is checked in for Porzingis. Hughes comes in for Jones. And it's Dennis Smith in for Hardaway.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smith against Dragic. In low. Young passes to George. Rebound Boston. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Now Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Hughes. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a three-point Miami lead.
That was a big shot right there.
Smith
Big
has
shot.
the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's going to get the ball to them.
Dragic kicks to George. Here's Young. Kevin Willis grabs the miss.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Hughes good.
Always positive when you are a willing passer, and that is the case for Smith. Terrific at sharing with his teammates.
Why? What's up with this mismatch right now?
Again, the miss by the Heat. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance.
Let's go!
That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That's on Lou Williams. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look for Miami. Russo's checked in for George. Sexton comes in for Williams. And Paul subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Oh, missed that free throw. Ooh.
What you love about
Okay.
Tatum is that scoring gene, but with
Okay.
efficiency, both from the field and the line.
I'll take it.
Timeout called the Heat.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
.40 left here in the third quarter. Sexton with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Oh, that guy just hit me with the Euro step.
Sexton's
Had me-
got it all tied up
had me
now for
lost.
Miami.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Boston.
Smith outside. Passes it to Tatum. Here's the three.
Oh my
Thaddeus
God.
grabs the
What
miss.
is that?
Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one.
I'm like right
tonight.
there on my
Something
release.
that kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Tie game in Boston. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we
Dude,
get started
that
for the
Tatum
fourth
shot
quarter.
was perfect. Perfect. Went in and out. In and out.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
Why is Nowitzki bringing the ball up? Hello?
Close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Heat, LaRusso is out there with Young. Then there's Colin Sexton. And there's Gordon. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Tatum lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they're
Oh, the big offensive rebound. Holy shit.
The ball
I'm
comes
not.
inside.
Miami trailer. And here is Paul. Over Smith. And it's Paul missing. Inside, here's Tatum. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Sexton. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Tatum passes to Hughes. Back to Tatum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Perfect release, and I hit every piece of that backboard and the rim. Oh.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against San Antonio, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Sexton dishes to Young.
Oh, good defense.
Back by Nowitzki. Clock at 4. Here's Gordon.
Get out.
Trying to break free.
With his limp, Porzingis can be very disruptive
Shit.
on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Smith against Paul. Fires from the wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And now a 5-point Celtic lead. And the Heat call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And some changes.
Let's go. We got to get solid defense down the stretch here. 3 minutes to go, up by 5.
Subbed in for Dennis Smith. The Heat also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Young. And Paul George is subbed in for Gordon. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He got on his guys about 11.
What was that shit? I mean, god damn, that was close.
Allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Hardaway finds Nowitzki. Kept alive. Is Porzingis.
Oh my god.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And talk about persistence.
Porzingis is so awesome. That's why I want him to play center,
The offensive glass
not power forward.
the opposition.
Here's Paul. Looks good.
Fucking
Is
Paul.
good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And that's a bucket Paul knows they need. He wants to be the one to get it for him.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Drills it from outside.
Jesus.
Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's Penny's first points? Holy shit.
George looking over the floor. Over Tatum. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Tatum. Back to Hardaway. Tatum on the wing. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
We're looking good. We're looking good.
Feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Oh my God, is Chris Paul like fucking Michael Jordan all of a sudden?
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Free throw good, Paul.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
Tatum on the wing. Out to Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Nowitzki. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so George will bring it up for the Heat. It's good.
Oh my God.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Nowitzki outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Jones. Unloads. And he overshot that one, missing. And here they come. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Can't afford any wasted
Oh my God.
down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach.
What's that offensive rebound right there?
This could be it.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the left wing. The 9-foot shot. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make 2 shots.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 3.
Nowitzki's
15
pumped.
seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots.
All right, we need to stop. We need to stop.
Finishing strong.
Good defense. Good. Oh, what's that guy doing?
But they get it back. Paul with the 3. Can't knock in the 3. Sexton for 3. Off target from downtown.
Oh my God.
Bullseye.
What the fuck just happened?
A tremendous
Oh my
lead. It's
God.
And who better to take the shot for you? Nobody. I mean, Paul's showing his leadership, coming up big.
And so Brad Stevens decides to call timeout.
They just shoot 4 threes.
Hardaway from outside. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Dude, what the hell just happened to me?
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game.
Dude, I was up by like 7 with like
overtime.
fucking 2 minutes ago.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat.
That guy's wide open.
And it's It's LaRusso, and it's Young, and it's George, and it's the small forward.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Tatum kicks to Jones. Passes it to Porzingis, to the middle. Here's Tatum. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Tatum's got 22 points.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
That guy was.
Good move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send it
That guy
out
was
with that slam.
behind me, and then when he threw it, he teleported to the other side. My guy was just stuck. Such bullshit. Oh, that's such bullshit. My guy was like in. I couldn't move.
Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Hardaway. Pulls up. Tatum's shot is off. And Sexton has it in the corner. Wasted no time on that one. And the Heat lead by 6.
I've seen Paul make
What the
about
fuck just
a million
happened?
of those passes over his career and never gets old.
Tatum finds Hardaway. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Timeout called the Heat. They're in front by 4. There's a minute 47 left in overtime. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Heat. Paul passes to LaRusso. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Man, I can't catch a break.
Second one is good. And both at the line. And it's a
I cannot
6-point
catch a
ball
break
game.
right now.
Good league is even better with excellent work at the strike.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. And she was
We're talking about his nickname in overtime, really?
With that southern drawl, it sounded like
Stupid.
Penny.
Hardaway
Guys,
hits
get your
the
shit
ball.
together.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
To the paint, Nowitzki with the steal. Hardaway kicks to Jones. Over Sexton. That one off the back.
I used.
The Heat leading by 4.
That's not where I sent that pass. I sent it to the outside. I know how to send passes to the three-point line and suck them in.
Now. Been a good one. And shot on the way. The shot by George, no good. George has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Jones, the pass to Hardaway.
Shit!
Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by LaRusso. And the pass to George. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 6.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Tatum draws the double. Hardaway from outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Jones is known
Foul
to be
him.
a deadly three-point shooter.
Jesus.
Beautiful shooting motion there. On the
Why
strip.
did we let that second
That's
pass
right.
go?
No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now with 2 possession game.
This is some
Now
bullshit.
timeout called by Boston.
This is some
They
bullshit.
trail by 5. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
You know, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
These guys missed any free throws? No, they're 10 for 10. What the fuck?
And that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 7.
Once you start going on losing streaks in this game, your team chemistry completely shits the bed. And when you have bad team chemistry, it's so hard to win.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Serbiak passes to Cassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.
Fucking Chris Paul killed me.
Sports. We'll see you next time.